What's up? It's Reggie, and today I want to talk about a serious topic, that really hit home for me, and this topic really, I mean not this topic, this moment happened today. Earlier today, I was going to get my glasses, and the video title is going to be "My Brother Saved My Life." Because first, I want to define what a brother is. To me, blood doesn't make you family. You know what I'm saying? I've had plenty of family members do some things that, you know what I'm saying, not to go into detail, but throughout my life that shouldn't, they should have done, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think family would do you like that, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think that's who you choose, you know what I'm saying? That's your blood family, but then you obviously get the family that you choose, you know what I'm saying? That you choose to surround yourself around, that you choose to call family, that you choose to keep around you. Like your circle, that's your family, that's who you keep around you. So I'll say I got a couple brothers, and they know who they are. I already told them, you know what I'm saying? But specifically, the brother I'm going to be talking about today is my brother Ashton. When I tell you Ashton has been heaven sent, like, he's been so clutch for me in moments that I didn't even think would be a reality, like for my scooter. So, for those that don't know, I have a scooter, you know what I'm saying? I'm in college, so obviously going from my apartment to college, I mean, like to the school, it's not a far walk, but you know what I'm saying. To save time, I got a scooter because I go to the gym a lot. So the scooter makes it like a 2 minute trip. So I got the scooter, and it was working fine for a cool minute, and then it just broke out of nowhere. Like the suspension gave out, and then I got a new scooter. I bought it a new one and got my money back, all that stuff because with the warranty, you know what I'm saying, all that. So that was cool. But the issue is when I broke it when I broke it this time, they sent me the part to fix it when the suspension went out because it was a back piece that was like onto my tire. I couldn't get it off. So to get that off, they had to you had to unscrew it off and take that part off and then put the new piece they had set in. And me not being like funny enough, I went to engineering. This is what I'm saying. High school does not matter. Like it's crazy because I actually was in engineering, but when I tell you I'm not good at like I don't know. I don't really like I'm not Bob the Builder. You feel me? Like to say the least, I'm not Bob the Builder. You know what I'm saying? My boy Ash, on the other hand, he's nice with making stuff. Like he knows how to put stuff together. Like he'll see it and he can put it. Like I'm a visual person. I have to see how it goes together. You know him. He'll just go figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Off the top of his head, because he's like that. Like that's how he thinks. So he looked at it. He was like, "Oh, Reg, I could put this on." I was like, for real? Because I'm thinking it's wraps. Like it's not gonna be able to get on. Because you know what I'm saying. I done bought the screw kit. I done tried it myself. I done spent so much time doing it. Couldn't do it. I was like, dang, like I just lost like $500 out of a scooter. You know what I'm saying? And Ash fixed it. Like now my scooter, the even to this current day, like the scooter has not messed up since he fixed it. Like he saved me 500. That's already first blessing. So really like lock in and listen. And then two, just like day to day life, you know, like he'll help me with groceries, like you know what I'm saying. I obviously have the money for the grocery stuff like that, but Instacart is kind of they be taxing you, you know what I'm saying. And two, it's annoying to have to wait that long to get your groceries. So anytime I need groceries, he'll be like, "Hey, bro, you need to go to the store." He'll randomly ask me. I don't even have to ask him. He'll randomly because he knows I don't have a whip out here yet because I'm trying to get one, but I don't have one yet. He'll be like, "Yo, I got you, bro. I'll come get you." And yeah, I'll be shooting him money for gas money. But my point is to even give him gas money, I can't tell him I'm going to give him gas money because he won't take it. None of my boys will. Like, none of my brothers will take money from me. Like, they literally, the only, like, and they drive me everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I'll try to like I literally have to surprise them and just Apple Cash them money so they can't send it back because otherwise they will like literally try to send it back because they don't like taking gas money because they be doing it out of goodwill, like they doing it because they want to look out, not because they want something in return, and that's genuine love, bro. So like just knowing that, that's like a little bit background on Ash. So today I was going to get my eye my eyes checked. I mean, not my eyes checked, but pick up my contacts. So my 3 month contacts, all I had to do was pick it off, and we were off and dropping off Zay at the airport because he's going back on his break. So before we left, we were just watching some boxing because we're all trying to get nice at the boxing stuff. And I was looking at my YouTube like because what I often do is I'll be scrolling on my phone and go to the YouTube app and scroll and look at my numbers. That's just something that just because the way I look at it is I'm gonna get to that. I do that because yeah, I'm proud. I'll say it like this. I'm proud of that. You know what I'm saying? I was proud of that. I was proud of how many numbers I done did, how much progress I've made, all this stuff, and that's how I was looking at it, reviewing it first, right? So when I'm telling him this, he's like, pride is being prideful is a sin, and I was like, what? Because I'm reading the Bible and I read the Bible every day. But this is my point. I never seen that because I've read so much of the Bible that at this point I'm reading the end, but obviously I don't remember every little detail. So maybe I read it and then maybe I didn't maybe it didn't reside with me at that time, so I just kind of skipped over it, you know what I'm saying? But because he brought attention to me, I was like, oh, let me think about it. So then he showed me. He pulls up a bunch of, a website kind of like this, that I have on screen, that shows all the different verses that talk about it. Let's just look at one. Do nothing from selflessness or empty conceit, but with humility of mind regard one another as important than yourselves. Don't view yourself as more than other people. But then what I was doing by being proudful of even the YouTube channel that I worked for, you know what I'm saying? That's showing that I'm putting myself like, oh, I'm better than them because, you know what I'm saying? Like, why am I making it something to prove instead of just enjoying, like, you know what I'm saying, living life and accepting what comes with it, you know what I'm saying, and being thankful that God's blessing me. I wanted approval, and I didn't realize that I wanted that. Like, that's basically what pride is. It's approval of yourself, but at the end of the day, that's you being prideful. You know what I'm saying? So that's what pride is. So I was like, because I never cared about what necessarily other people thought. That's what I would say out loud. But then when the numbers keep going up, I want everyone to see it. That's still caring what they think. Because even though you don't care their opinion on them, you want them to see and view how good you're doing because you're up in life. And I had never thought about it until that moment. And for me, that really resonated with me because I really had to think about how God is like one of the most important things in my life. Like, I literally had to stop thinking about just YouTube, anything like that. Because at the moment I was initially thinking about YouTube. This is what I'm saying. It just saved my life. I started thinking overall, like in life, how basically I'd been putting so much weight on, because like I said, I didn't come from the best background, you know what I'm saying? So, obviously, growing up, you know what I'm saying, I didn't have the best environment growing up. I don't want to go in detail, but you know what I'm saying? That's why I have a lot of, I will say, like, Storytime stories you could hear and stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people made videos on, but I don't want to make those same videos because that's not something I'm proud of, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want people to view me in that image, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm not perfect, but I've definitely improved from bad things I used to do, you know what I'm saying? Or I've done in the past. Or things I, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Everyone has to say stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, that's stuff. But you know what I'm saying? If you're from the hood, you know what I'm saying? You kind of know what I mean. I'm not about to go into details. But yeah, like, a lot of that stuff, that made me want to get it out the mud, you know what I'm saying? Kind of, like, get up in life, like, and last time I want to get rich, you know what I'm saying? And that mindset kind of took over to the point where it's like, dang, like at first, last time I'm doing all this progress stuff, self-improvement stuff, all this stuff. And boom, why not record it, all that stuff. That's a cool idea to record it for YouTube, all that stuff. And that's why I was doing it, because I want to look back and have myself look back and be like, dang, like look what you did, you know what I'm saying? Which is cool. That's how it's supposed to be. But then after a while, I started seeing the numbers. The numbers started blowing up my head. Now it's like, no, I can really do this. Like, it's right here, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I keep doing this, I can get, like, this can be a job too, you know what I'm saying? Like, side money, you know what I'm saying? So then I stopped thinking, oh, why am I doing this? It's like, no, I need to do this. I need to do this to make money. Like, and that took the fun out of it, like, you know what I'm saying? And it also, it highlights how I was living life, you know. So that's another turn. Like, just I realized I wasn't living life how I wanted to. Like, literally this morning, before like, I didn't tell nobody. Like, but before that conversation, I was just thinking like, dang, I'm on break. You know what I'm saying? I can buy whatever I want. You know what I'm saying? Like Christmas, I'm not going home for break because right now all my family's working. You know what I'm saying? And I understand they have to work. You know what I'm saying? Obviously want to see my family, but they working. I got, you know what I'm saying? I gotta do what I gotta do, you know what I'm saying? Try to work too and stack up cheese and just self improvement. Well, I definitely need this month to just self improve and just get to my better self, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got nothing but time to just work on improving myself before the new semester starts. So that's what I'm about to work on doing. But, like, before that, I wasn't even thinking about it. Like, literally, I was just going through the motions. Like, I really didn't think of, I was kind of on autopilot of self improvement, record all that, and then post it because you have to. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to do versus just living in the moment and then just making it like that's why my videos from now on they're not gonna be all this editing, all this changing how like trying to make it seem one thing. It's gonna be real, like because that's how I want my channel to be based on, and I want that to be how I live my life. Like full faith in God. Stop stressing and getting anxious over stuff like you know what I'm saying. Getting anxious over girls like girls, money, anything like because I've been wanting to get rich so fast, get up, get a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like I be thinking about a lot of that stuff, and you know what I'm saying. I'm in college, so it's hard, bro. It's hard because you be wanting to like a relationship with a lot of people, and well, not even a lot of people, but like you be running a relationship like most people say they do, but then you start talking to them and you find out their true intentions aren't the same. You know what I'm saying? Like that junk, it kind of sucked. Like you know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of people don't really talk about that, especially for males. Like they don't talk about that struggle too. So like all that stuff's kind of in my head when I was thinking about the pride because it really, pride really is in your day to day. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're prideful, you have to think about your life. Like how prideful are you in life? You know what I'm saying? Because really, when I thought about all this stuff, this made me think of really rethink how I live my life. Like and the more I read, the more of these verses. It says, for if anyone thinks he is something when he is nothing, he deceives himself. Like, that was me. I was literally at Galatians 6:3, if you wanted to know. Like, I'm going to go down and read them. But, like, each of these resonates with me. Like, these, this even, I was, like, lying to myself. I say I want to be a Christian. I say I want to live life. But I'm living in the biggest sin that I'm, no, like, I wasn't unknowingly doing, which is the sin of pride. Like I was too prideful over my channel to the point where I wanted to just blow up. I wanted to do all so much stuff. I have the biggest aspirations, and I'm not gonna let those go down. But I'm overthinking and adding too much pressure to myself that I don't need to try to do it all now. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm I'm mature enough to know like how the world is, and I'm trying to like you know what I'm saying navigate it and try to do it myself. And you can't do that. You can't live life like that. Like I said, without God, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I hope everyone finds God. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their own path, so I'm not going to try to like force anything down to you. But for me, God is my path, and that's the path I'm going to share on my channel. So if you don't want to hear anything about God, wrong channel for you because this is my channel. God is the reason why I started this because, like I said, He gave me the idea to record my progress, record my self improvement, record my journey, and I've been doing that, and I've been enjoying it, and I'm gonna keep doing it, and that's where I want to brand my channel as spreading His message, doing my hoop stuff, doing all the stuff I like the boxing, the takedowns, doing the vlogs, doing all that stuff. If I want to do a Bible reading, boom, doing that stuff like this, like reading Bible verses and really breaking them down how they relate to my, like, I didn't even know I liked doing this until I did it for this video because I was just reading stuff on pridefulness. This is what I'm saying. This junk is really, truly a blessing because one goes on, one blessing will happen and then it'll just stack up. It'll just stack up. So really, really lock in and get to know God. Like, get you a Bible and start reading. I promise you're going to read Proverbs. Proverbs is definitely, like, one of those chapters that's going to have you, like, really... That's really the chapter about worldly desires and, like, life. Like, that one, I might read that on stream or make a video on that. But I want to do one more reading that really stuck with me. But here, where is it? Where is the one I was thinking about? I'm trying to figure out where. Okay. Do not lift your horn high. Psalm 75:5. It says, "Do not lift your horn on high. Do not speak with insolent pride." And it's just not being prideful. And as simple as it seems, it's definitely harder than it looks. Because before, I would think like I was a confident person. You know what I'm saying? And I am a confident person. But confidence and pride are two different things. Confidence is believing in yourself to be able to do whatever task or whatever you need to get by. You know what I'm saying? Like betting on yourself. Like in basketball, I'm betting on myself 100% of the time. I really don't think many people are beating me. Like right now, I'm accepting all ones. If you want to play me 1-on-1, like I said, I go to the gym every day. Let's get it in, bro. Let's get it in. Because I would do it for money, but half of y'all don't pay anyway. So it's really no point, and I don't feel like losing my life over some dumb stuff like trying to get money. Like I'm not doing that. But if we can play, I'll upload it, all that stuff, and let's get better. Like win or lose, I'm gonna get better from that. So that's what I would like to do too. But yeah, like pride is not being, that's being confident. Prideful would be like, yeah, okay, that's where a lot of people will be talking crazy. They be like, pride is where you want everyone to know, like wants to view you a certain way. I think let me really look up the definition of pride here, because I want to make sure I'm a feeling of deep pleasure or satisfaction derived from one's own achievements, the achievements of those with whom is closely associated, or from qualities or positions that are widely admired. Uh, oh, I forgot. Pride. Um, Not that pride. In yourself. Let's do that. I didn't think about that pride. And it means recognizing your achievements, traits, something that's unique in your mind, and the fact that your personality is what? See, this is what I'm saying. You see how it's pushed? Regardless, you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to keep looking for the definition. We know the definition of pride, fool. I just kind of explained it. But when I try to actually look it up, it's actually encouraged. This is what I'm saying. You can't be at the world. This is another. Hold on. Where did I read that at? Hold on. You can't be. You. Where in the Bible? Yeah. So this is what I'm saying. So the world is saying, like, basically this is what's promoted on the internet. How pride, it's promoted. You know, it means recognizing your achievements, stuff that you would think is cool. You know what I'm saying? Recognizing your achievement traits, something that is unique in you, and the fact that your personality is worth celebrating. Is it good to have pride in yourself? Actually, being proud of yourself as a being proud of yourself as a crucial element of mental health. Like they're saying that it's a crucial part of mental health. This is what I'm saying. That's what the world says. But then in the Bible, what does it say? Romans 12:2. Let's see. Let's really pull it up. Here, let me read the exact definition. It says in Romans 12:2, verse 2. And do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, so that you may prove what the will of God is, that which is good and acceptable and perfect. And that, what does that mean? Let's see. Romans 12:2 shows that we live out God's will when we change our thoughts to God's, rather than living like the world. Living like the world would be living in a prideful world. aspect, which is against the Bible as we see here. It's like a math equation. It all goes back and adds up. It makes sense. It just balances it out. So, like I said, I hope you guys found your balance and connect with God and find a friend or a brother like Ash is to me. And that's when you'll really level up. Just keep betting on yourself, guys. Put hard work in and find God, and you'll be up in life. Stay blessed, and I appreciate you guys for listening. Like, comment, subscribe for more.